And welcome everybody. We're coming back to you from the crew here at Catholic High School and Michael Malone Court. I'm Tyler Rowland, and this is the Howard Hanna DeBono Real Estate Team Neptune Tip-Off Classic. And gosh, just what a great event this is. A big thank you for tuning in. With me, I have Webb Wellman, Hagen Collins, and Nick Viero on production camera, and also covering photography and social media as we're getting ready to start this one. It's going to be a dandy. Catholic High School and Rock Creek Christian opening it up here for today's games, and we got 4 more that are going to be real dandies. And it's tipped off. That's Chester that gets it. He's going to bring it out and give the basketball over to Isaiah Williams. Back over to Chester in the corner. He'll drive, cut off, gives it to Van Dorn up top. He'll give it over, and that's number 10, Wiley. He's going to drive. He had a good game yesterday. Wiley with the little jumper, misses it. Rebound goes into the hands of Williams. He's going to put it up, miss it. Rebound, put up, and missed again. And it's going to go back to a foul. And that's going to go, looks like, let's see, they call that. Looks like that's going to go against Pessy's. That will be his first, and it's thrown inside and missed. So Rock Creek 0 for 4, just missed some chip shots inside as Rickards now with the ball turned over. And that's going to go back to Rock Creek. And that's going to be taken in. Van Dorn jump shot up and missed. And the rebound's going to go the other way. Walker now with the basketball for Catholic High School. He's guarded by Isaiah Williams. He'll attack the basket and a jump ball situation. And it's going to stay with Catholic High School here early in the first quarter. Of course, Catholic, who lost last night to the Miller School. And meanwhile, Rock Creek Christian, who last night had a commanding victory over Peninsula Catholic. As it's inbounded up top. Has jump shots taken and misses. That was the first Catholic shot taken. Rebound. There's a fight for it. Rickards, did he get it? And there's going to be a foul call. We'll see who that's going to be on. And that's going to go against Josiah Rickards, his first and the team's second. Now remember, with the rule change, I'm going to harp on this, that this is a second team foul. It takes 5 fouls in a quarter, and that will result, as that's a 1-2-2 press coming from Catholic, that will result in a penalty in which it's like a double bonus. There is no more 1-and-1 as Chester misses a 3 for Rock Creek. Walker runs and turned over, second Catholic turnover. Williams comes out of there. He finds Isaiah Williams, who goes up and misses. Rebound, though, into the hands of Ashton Walker, and he gets fouled. And that's something Rock Creek 0 for 7, but they've given themselves a lot of opportunities early by getting offensive rebounds. Neither team has hit a bucket so far. That foul is going to go against number 2, Isaiah Williams. That'll be his first. Rickards against the press as he gets it into Walker. Walker going against Chester, and they'll drop back in a half-court man-to-man, will Rock Creek. Walker, he'll drive inside. He'll look, get it out to Josiah Rickards. Rickards gets it over as it's taken back up top and given to Walker. And Walker will take the jumper. He'll connect. So Ashton Walker connects on his first jumper, and it's a 2-0 lead for Catholic as they're trapping. Isaiah Williams drives inside, lays it up, misses, and under the basket is Wiley, and it's stripped out of there. Good hustle, but it's going to stay with Rock Creek Christian. That is how they were able to handle Peninsula Catholic so well yesterday. They gave themselves second chance after second chance after second chance, as now they're going to get the basketball back once again here. And that'll be Chester inbounding. He'll look, and he'll get it into Isaiah Williams. And he'll get it over. Van Dorn with the mid-range shot. Goes in and out. And rebound by Pessis. And he'll run with the basketball. Pessis to the bucket, and he's going to lay it up and in. So Catholic with a 4-0 lead here early. Much better start for them today as Chester gets it to the corner. Williams is going to try the triple, and he'll miss. Rock Creek Christian 0 for 9 starting out. 0 for 10 as now Walker with it. He'll give it over to Rickards. He fakes the 3 against Williams, drives inside, cut off, gets it out to Thorne. Thorne looking, and gets it over, and that's going to be nearly turned over. Rickards dives for it. Bodies flying all over the place, and that's the way you love it, the hustle. And it's going to go back to Catholic here with 5:05 to go in the first quarter. So far, Catholic 2 of 3 from the field, but Rock Creek has had several second chances, but so far has started 0 for 10 shooting from the field. As now Walker running the point. He's double teamed at midcourt. He gets it over to Thorne. They're going to go to the outside as Day hits the three-pointer. Tyreek Day with the bucket. 3 scores for Catholic from 3 different players, and they're going to drop back in that 1-2-2 zone press. As now it's going to be taken inside. Van Dorn out. He's going to go triple. Missed it and tipped over Wiley. No, Rickards gets the rebound and a foul. So right now, Rock Creek Christian 0 for 11 from the field and 0 for 3 from downtown, just trying to get one in early. Of course, they're giving themselves a lot of second chances, which worked yesterday. That foul's going to go against number 10. That'll be Cam Wiley, the 6'9" forward. That'll be his first. As now Walker takes it, and that'll be a blocking foul called against number 1, Jerome Williams. That'll be the 3rd team foul. So right now with the foul situation, Catholic has 2, Rock Creek Christian has 3 here, and as that is the first on number 1, Jerome Williams. As Ashton Walker will handle the point for Catholic. He'll drive inside against Williams, put the shot up, and nothing but net. So Catholic starts 4 for 5 from the field, and it's now a 9-0 lead for the Crusaders. As Williams lobs it to Williams, and cross court to Chester. He'll take the mid-range shot and miss it, and rebound to Van Dorn. And that's going to go out. It'll stay with Rock Creek Christian. I think that press for Catholic having causing a little bit of confusion for Rock Creek Christian right now. And a 30-second timeout taken by Rock Creek. So just looking through some numbers real quick, we have Catholic 4 for 5 from the field so far. They have 2 turnovers. Ashton Walker has 4 of those. And Day hit a 3, and Pessis hit a mid-range jump shot. Rock Creek Christian, I'm going to make sure I've got my numbers right, but I have them, 0 for 12. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 0 for 12, actually, from the field right now. But again, I mean, they've taken 12 shots compared to 5 for Catholic. So if they keep giving themselves opportunities like this, at some point it's going to fall. So definitely, though, a good start for Catholic, because with Rock Creek Christian, they're a team that does a great job giving themselves those opportunities, and they are also quick at getting up and down the court, causing a lot of problems for their opponents with the speed that they bring to the table. As now it's going to be inbounded by number 2, Isaiah Williams. He slaps and he looks and gets it into Chester. Chester guarded by Thorne. He's going to drive inside, and the ball goes off, or no, it went off Ashton Walker's knee. It'll stay with Rock Creek Christian. Chester will inbound, and he gets it into Wiley. He'll look. Wiley. He'll drive inside. Wiley. He'll post up, kick it out to Williams. Over to Van Dorn. Wanted the 3, not there. Out to the corner. Williams for 3. Miss it, but rebound. Chester right there to put it up. Can't get it, but he's able to get to the chance to get to the free throw line for a couple shots. And that foul is a big foul. That is going to go against Josiah Rickards of Catholic. That will be his 2nd foul. Rickards, one of the key components of this team, as now Chester at the free throw line for 2 shots. He'll put the first one up and miss it. So he'll get one more. And Chester's shot is up, and it's nothing but net. And perhaps that's what sometimes when you see that net swish, that's what it takes to get your team going on the shooting end, as Thorne brings it. Little weave action coming from Catholic. Day over to Walker. Walker guarded tightly by Isaiah Williams. Thorne gets it over to Lee. He'll get it outside. Ball poked away as it's over to Lee. He's going to try the 3. The lefty misses it. And the rebound goes out of bounds, and we'll go back to Rock Creek Christian. And a timeout taken, another 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here, but to highlight Rock Creek Christian and Coach Dublin, just what he's been able to accomplish. He's somebody that's been in the field for several years, and even though I gotta say I was as young as he looks, and but Lafayette Dublin, what a job he's done there. And Dublin, who has multiple Beltway League championships in 20 and 21, and just some of the players he's coached over the years. You look at Delani Hunt for Wagner. You have Kyrie Freeman for Boise State. Zachariah Williamson of Buffalo, Milton Matthews of A&T, many, many more. And, I mean, he's somebody that is highly respected in the profession and is known for his ability to develop players. And, again, I love his positive attitude that he takes to coaching and his level of patience. I just think he has such a unique way that he brings to the game, and it works. As now Wiley up top. Wiley against Walker will drive in, puts the shot up, misses, gets his own rebound. He's going to get one more. This time he puts with over 5 minutes in, Rock Creek Christian gets their first field goal as it's a 6-point lead for Catholic here early. As Walker wanted the three, not there. Pissies will take the three and miss it. Rebound Wiley. And it's going to go down, thrown in wide. The big guy's up and in. If I'm Rock Creek Christian, that's who I go to. That's who got him going yesterday, and he now has 4 here, including the last 2 buckets. As now Walker takes it in. Walker, and looks like that's going to be a reach-in foul called. That's going to go against number 2, Isaiah Williams, and that will be his second. So Isaiah Williams will likely go to the bench as number 4, Makai Polk, comes in, along with number 21, Bosenge, as that's going to be the 4th team foul against Rock Creek Christian. The next one will give as 3 taken, and Pessy's misses it. Rebound as Polk has it on the run now. He'll give it to Devin Miner. He'll drive in, give it out. Wiley, he's had the hand. He throws it inside, reverse lay and missed. And the rebound goes into the hands of Thorne, and he has numbers. Thorne, coast to coast, lays it up and in. So it's back to a 6-point Catholic lead. They've led by as much as 8. Polk with the basketball, gives it over, nearly turned over, but a foul. As that's number 11, Geronimo Clark, that's in the game. And that's going to go against number 3. That'll be Tyreek Day, his first. So both teams with 4 fouls. The next one will give the next foul will give the team the double bonus opportunity for the remainder of the quarter. As Bosenge up top gets it up. Wiley thought about it. He's going to cross over, go into the lane, taken away. First team turnover as Walker goes in. Nice move from Ashton Walker, and he gets his 6th point. What a move. As it's now back to an 8-point lead for Catholic. Miner over to Polk. As they run their zone press offense, as Polk will take the jumper, in and out, rebound Thorne. He's going to run the other way with it. Thorne kicks it out, 3 balls up, and missed. Rebound Miner, and they're running with it. Polk, coast to coast, lays it up and in. Good hustle from number 4, Polk. A 5'9" guard who gets down and gets the easy bucket for his team, and that's what happens when you get out there and hustle. As Walker now, with under a minute to go, gives it over to Thorne. Thorne guarded by Bosenge will take it in. He kicks it out. Walker for 3. Missed it. Rebound goes to Wiley. He'll drive inside, put it up, and miss it, but a foul. And we'll see who that's on. I think that's going to be on Pessy's. That's going to be his 2nd. So now both Pessy's and or him and Rickards for Catholic, each with 2 fouls. So Wiley will get to go to the line for 2 shots coming up. He puts the first one. It's nothing but net. Wiley with 5 now on the game, and he's going to get 1 more coming up. And the second shot, it mattles out. And that's going to go back into the hands of Catholic. Right now, Rock Creek Christian is 2 for 4 from the free throw line, and Catholic will have a chance to hold for the last shot. As Thorne goes in and misses a shot, and while balance as they go down court, and I think that was some miscommunication on the pass. Second team turnover, each team now with 2 turnovers here with 13 seconds remaining as Catholic will have the basketball and a chance to get the last shot off. As that'll be number 10, Jonathan Lee, the 6'1 freshman inbounding. And here we go, Walker with it now. Walker at 10. Walker against Polk at 8, at 7. Screen coming at half court at 5, at 4. Walker at 3, at 2, misses. Rebound taken, put up and blocked. And that does it at the buzzer. Noah Eddy got it and thought he had a good look, but it was blocked. So that's going to do it for the first quarter as it's 13-8. Catholic High School leading. We'll be right back here at the Howard Hanna DeBono Real Estate Team Neptune Tip-Off Classic.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money. The pressure be calling. Left on my blessings. I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression. It's all that I wanted. The phone and affection. I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money. The pressure be calling. Left on my blessings. I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression. It's all that I wanted. The phone and affection. I summon and dub it. Why you be all on my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1 or something? Don't hang with it who line for nothing. I see that we different, you riding, I double. I don't do discussions on bragging about hundreds. Don't go to your places, I know that they sunken. Don't call me your brother, I barely could trust it. I talked to a shorty, she bagging the bugging. And I'ma need all of my dollars on corporate, so hand me the money, I divvy the pie. I'ma give all of my people a portion to build them a fortune. I'm flipping the ride. I can't be mixy when iffy the vibe. And 40 on 50 is really the time. Why is you all on my phone like you want me? Like you wasn't pushing the kid to the side, I don't know.
Okay, we're back for the second quarter of the Howard Hanna DeBono Real Estate Team Neptune Tip-Off Classic. So now for Rock Creek Christian, looking at the lineups, it's Chester, Jerome Williams, it's Bosingay, that's Sean Van Dorn, and that's Jay Sean Williams, who's in for the first time. For Catholic, it's Noah Eddy. You have Walker, Lee, Thorne, and Day that are in. Take note that Rickards and Pessis are on the bench with 2 fouls each, as that one's missed from the outside. I think that was a 2, so it's going to go back to Catholic now as it's given over. Lee spins, turns, kicks it out to Thorne as Walker has the basketball. Walker guarded tightly by Van Dorn. Thorne now in the corner. He'll look, bring it out, and give it to Walker. And back to Day. He's going to try the long ball. He will miss it. Catholic now 1 of 6 from downtown, as that's going to go back to Rock Creek Christian. So Catholic was 6 of 12 in the first quarter, 1 for 5 from downtown. Comparing that to Rock Creek Christian, 3 for 18 in the first quarter as Chester lays it in on a much better second quarter start. And the lead back to 3, and that's the thing, to start 3 of 18 and only be down 3, that's pretty solid at this point, as that 3 ball is good by number 4, Noah Eddy. The sophomore hits his team's second 3-pointer as it's back up to a 6-point lead. Catholic's biggest lead was at 8. As now Williams gives it over. Chester's going to try it from downtown, misses. Rock Creek 0 for 5 from downtown. Now as that's Thorne with the basketball, he'll drive in, kick it out. Walker for the 3, got it! So Catholic heating up their third 3-pointer. They're now 3 of 8 from the field. And it's a 9-point lead, the largest of the game. And Bosingay, it's turned over. Eddy with the steal. He's going to go the other way. It's poked out. So each team turned it over as it's taken inside, put up and miss, and tip back in, but a foul.
The foul is Braden Thorne, his first.
And that foul is going to go against number 0, Braden Thorne. That'll be his first. And Bosingay will get the chance for 2 shots coming up. Right now, Rock Creek Christian, they've been to the line twice and are 2 for 4 in that department. As Bosingay will get his first shot, he puts it up and misses. So he'll get one more as Josiah Rickards checks back in. Rickards, take note, has 2 fouls right now. There's one more shot coming up for Bosingay. His team down by 9 at this point, and a big part of it has been shooting. They are 4 of 21 from the field right now. And he'll miss the second. And that's extended to the free throw line, unfortunately, as they are also 2 for 6 in that area. Rickards now with the basketball guarded by Van Dorn. He'll give it to Walker. Walker with the basketball. Looks, nearly lost his footing. And he'll take it and give it to Rickards. Rickards guarded by Van Dorn. That's a good matchup. He'll give it inside, put up and miss by Day, but a foul. And we'll see who that goes against. It's either going to be Van Dorn or Jerome Williams. So now Day will go to the free throw line. This is the first trip that Catholic has had to the line, and he'll hit the first. And that foul will go against Bosingay. That'll be his first as he comes out, and number 10, Cam Wiley, comes back into the game. I think Rock Creek Christian is a different team with Wiley on the court. I think he'll definitely have an impact as Day hits them both, and he has 5 now, including a three-pointer. And Catholic sitting on a double-digit lead, and they're sticking with that 1-2-2 press as it's taken inside. Williams to Van Dorn, puts it up and in. Sean Van Dorn with his first bucket, and the lead is back to 9. Rickards now guarded by Wiley. He gives it over to Thorne. And over to the corner. Let's back up. And a turnover. And that's going to be an offensive foul called against Ashton Walker, and a 4th team turnover for Catholic, as that'll be Walker's first foul, the team's second here in the second quarter. And there's a 3-quarter 1-2-2 press as Chester has it up top. Chester looks and gets it over to Jerome Williams. Williams looking, and he'll bring it out. Williams to the corner. And they're going to go inside to Chester, back out. Williams for the triple, and he'll miss it. Tipped up and rebounded. That goes out. We'll see who it's off of. It's going to stay with Rock Creek Christian. Rock Creek Christian coming in from Upper Marlboro, Maryland, as, of course, that program's had a lot of success, as now it's out. 3 ball from the corner from Chester, in and out. And that's going to be a foul, and that will go back to Catholic and that is, so Rock Creek Christian 0 for 7 from downtown right now, and that foul will go against, that will be against number 10, Wiley, and that will be his second. He's going to stay in the game, so we have 2 players, Wiley and Rickards for Catholic, on the court with 2 fouls. And another foul called. And that is going to go against Wiley, that foul, and that is going to be 3 on Cameron Wiley. That is a huge game changer, because Wiley's length just causes so much problems, as now they're looking to send in number 11, Geronimo Clark. Wiley's got to be careful out there. I go right at him if I'm Catholic. That's what they do. And Ashton Walker, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Walker. That's his second. And that's going to be the 3rd team foul. So Walker now has to be careful. So right now your foul trouble, Walker, Pessis, and Rickards for Catholic each have 2. And for Rock Creek Christian, Isaiah Williams has 2 and Wiley has 3. As this one's launched to the corner, 3 balls up and miss. Rebound Pessis, who's back in the game with 2 fouls. Rickards with the basketball. His team leading by 9. Gives it over to Thorne, nearly taken away and a foul called. and that's going to go against Jay-Sean Williams, a 6'3" guard. That'll be his first and the team's fourth. Next one will give Catholic the opportunity for the Crusaders for the penalty bonus, which will be 2 free throws for the rest of the quarter on any foul. As now Thorne lobs it over to Rickards. Rickards guarded tightly by Williams. Screen coming from Pessis. Rickards looks, drives it in, and it's a foul. And that's going to be this game getting chippy here early, as this is a 5th team foul, and Rickards is going to have the opportunity to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. That one will go against number 11, Geronimo Clark. That will be his first. But the team's 5th, and now Rickards will go to the line. Catholic has only had 1 trip there today, where they were 2 for 2 earlier. Rickards right now has a, let's see, Rickards have him at, I don't have him as scoring yet, as he's going to go to the line and he'll put the first one up. That changes things. He scores. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything on that. He scores he's played a huge role on this team, as Rickards is going to get 1 more. And the second one's up, and it's nothing but net. Catholic 4 for 4 from the line. As now coming in for the Crusaders is number 10, Jonathan Lee, and out will go Pessis. Here is team up by 11 late in the second quarter. As Chester controls the ball, he gives it to Minor, and Chester back over to the corner. Chester goes inside, nice feed, and that's put up and in by number 1, Jerome Williams. Good feed from Chester to Williams, and the lead is back to 9. Thorne controlling the basketball. He'll give it over to Lee and back up to Rickards. Rock Creek has to be careful with 5 fouls, and that's going to be an offensive foul. That's a 3rd offensive foul call against Catholic, and that's going to hurt to change things, because that is on Josiah Rickards, and that is his 3rd. As now Pessis comes back in, Rickards goes to the bench. So for Catholic, you have Rickards with 3 fouls, and for Rock Creek, you have Wiley with 3 fouls. Chester gets it over to the corner, back up top. Chester looks, gives it over to Clark, and it's taken away. That 4th team turnover as it's Pessis that goes up and makes it. So now it's back to an 11-point lead as it's taken in. Van Dorn under the bucket, missed it, but drew the foul. Those rims just being unkind today to Rock Creek Christian. There's not a good start. They started out missing their first, let's see, they 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Rock Creek Christian missed their first 14 shots starting this game out. As now that'll be the first shot by Van Dorn, and it misses. And a free throw line, a tough night for Rock Creek as well, as they are right now 2 for 7 on that end. 1 more coming up, and it's good. Van Dorn now with 3, and he cuts his team's deficit to 10. As Thorne running the point, he'll be picked up by Devin Minor. The 2 number zeros going at it as Pessis comes up to set a screen. Thorne goes in, cut off, kicks it out. 3 ball from Day. Missed it. Rebound. I think that went off Lee. It did. That's going to be Rock Creek Christian basketball. So now Jerome Williams controlling the ball and whistles. I'm not sure what's going on. We'll wait. I think it's something pertaining to the clock. That's what it is, I believe. I think this is clock related, as now number 5, Chester, will inbound. He'll get it into Minor. And Chester looks and looks, gets it back. Minor, they're going to go inside to Williams, kicks it out to Clark, back to Minor. He'll drive in, take the mid-range jump shot, miss it. Rebound goes into the hands of Thorne. Thorne, and that's going to be a blocking foul against Chester, and that will send Thorne to the line for 2 free throws. Both teams now in the double bonus, as both have accumulated 5 fouls here in this quarter. And pretty odd. Last quarter was pretty cleanly played. This quarter just been called super tight. As now, I mean, I think that was a legitimate blocking foul, but this one coming up, Thorne at the line. He's going to put the first one up and make it. So Thorne's going to get one more. That's his third point. And Braden Thorne, the 6'1" senior point guard, will hit the second. So Catholic is now 6 for 6 from the free throw line and at their largest lead of the game at 12. That's number 1, Jerome Williams, as he goes against the 1-2-2 three-quarter court trap. And Minor back out with it to Chester and up to Williams. He's going to try it from downtown, miss it. As that'll go, rebound goes to Rock Creek and a foul. So that'll send them to the line. Looks like Jerome Williams, number 1, will get to go to the line for 2 shots coming up. This is Jerome Williams' first trip there. And I'm going to look to see who that foul was on. Somebody picked up I thought I heard their second, and they're looking for the board to see what it concludes. Williams misses the first, but he's going to get one more coming up. Right now, Rickard's on the bench for Catholic with 3 fouls, and Wiley on the bench as Williams hits the second. Wiley is on the bench for Rock Creek with 3 fouls. As now, Thorne will run the point guard. He'll take it to the bucket, put it up, count it, and the foul. Always a thorn in the defensive side. Braden Thorne will get the chance for the old-fashioned three-point play on this one, as he has his second field goal, and he now has 6. He puts it up, and it's good. Catholic now 7 for 7 from the free throw line, as it's a 30-16 lead. As Minor gets it to the corner to Chester. He's going to drive inside, put it up, and miss it. A blocking foul, though, against Catholic.
The foul on Braden Thorne, his second penalty. Chester, 2 shots.
So now that's going to send Chester to the line for 2. Chester had a trip there earlier where he went 1 for 2. He'll put the first one up, and it's nothing but net. So Chester will get one more. And it's up and misses. Rebound up and into the hands of Van Dorn, who puts it in. Sean Van Dorn with his second field goal, and the lead is back to 11. Pessis for Catholic drives inside. He gives it up to Lee. He's going to put the floater up that banks in. Nice shot from Lee, and it's now back to a 13-point lead and a foul called. So a foul called, and now number 1, Jerome Williams, will go back to the free throw line. This game being called very, very tight in the second quarter. And I don't like to use the word very on broadcast, but this is an appropriate way as it's tight. And again, I'm not sure the reasoning, as Williams will put the free throw up and hit it. He had a trip there earlier. That is the 6th free throw for Rock Creek Christian now, as Rock Creek is 6 for 13 from the free throw line for about 46%, and he'll hit the second. So Williams now with 5. He has a bucket and 3 free throws. As now the lead back to 11 again. Thorne against Williams over to the corner. And Thorne will drive inside, and a foul. As Thorne will get to go to the line for 2 more. And that's going to be the foul against Chester. That's his second. So Chester with 2 fouls. For Rock Creek, I have Chester and Isaiah Williams with 2 fouls, Wiley with 3. And for Catholic, I have Pessis and Walker with 2, and then Rickards with 3. As Thorne will hit the first, he has 6. And checking in is for the first time, that's number 20, Gavin Millette, the 6'2 freshman forward. And one more coming up for Braden Thorne. It's up, and it's nothing but net. So Thorne now 5 for 5 from the free throw line, and his team's lead is back at 13. As it's driven inside, little floater up, missed, tipped up and in by Van Dorn. And that's why he's so valuable to this team. Great length, as now the lead again back to 11. Thorne guarded by Polk. He'll kick it out to the corner for three, ball from Day. Missed it, rebound into the hands of Williams. They go down court to Chester. Good job by Catholic getting back. As it's taken, driven in, Williams with the layup. And that's Jerome Williams' second field goal. And it's nearly taken, it is taken away, but they're going to call him on the end line. That'll stay with the Crusaders with 12 seconds left. So they will have a shot to a chance to potentially take the last shot, as in comes number 5, Kean McGrath, the 6-foot junior for the Crusaders. As now Millette will inbound it. He gets it into Thorne. Thorne guarded by Polk at 10. Thorne, as he's being pressed full court. Thorne at 5, at 4. Thorne at 3, at 2. Goes up, and a blocking foul called against Rock Creek Christian, and that is going to send Thorne to the line for 2 shots. And I believe they couldn't tell who they called. I believe that was on Van Dorn, or I'm sorry, no, they called it on Polk, and that's his first. So Thorne now going to the line for 2 more. He'll put the first one up, and it's good. One more coming up for Thorne, as he looks to give his team an 11-point lead. Rock Creek will have enough time to get a shot off as he puts the second up, and it rattles in. Catholic 11 for 11 from the free throw line. As Williams at the buzzer, missed it. Oh, tough break, and that shows how Rock Creek Christian's half is gone, shooting the ball just a lid on that rim so far tonight. We're going to take a break and come back. You're watching the Howard Hanna DeBono Real Estate Neptune Tip-Off Classic here on the Hoop State Network. All right, we are back here at Catholic High School as we are at halftime. And first off, I want to say Howard Hanna and the DeBono Real Estate team is the official real estate partner of Catholic Athletics. If your game plan for this season includes buying or selling a home, Howard Hanna and the DeBono team has the answer. Delivering a winning strategy for breaking down the game like Catholic did last year, winning 30 games in a row of real estate. Make your next move with confidence with our exclusive programs just right for you. Get in the game and call the DeBono team today to learn more. Go Crusaders. And now I want to talk about the stats as, of course, Howard Hanna, DeBono Real Estate team, the sponsor of this event. And the first half I have for Catholic High School, Walker with 2 fouls led the way with 9. Rickards had 2. Pessis had 4. Day had 3. I had Lee with 2. I had Thorne with 11. And I had Eddie with a 3-pointer. As now for Rock Creek Christian, Wiley, who was on the bench for much of the first half with foul trouble at 3, he has 5. I have number 4. Polk had a bucket. Number 5 Chester had 4. Number 12 Van Dorn had 7, including a couple good tip-ins. And number 1 Jerome Williams had 7. For shooting in the first half, there's 2 big differences shooting the ball. 9 of 33 for Rock Creek Christian in the first half. 9 of 33. I mean, that's just above, that's right around low 30s, I would say. Then you have from three-point land, they were 0 of 9 in the first half, and then free throws 7 of 14. The good news is, if you're Rock Creek Christian, you're still in this game despite those numbers. You're only down 11. So that's something to look at halftime. If I'm Coach Dublin, I'm hammering that home. And then for Catholic High School, they shot 11 of 21 from the field. And again, they were the Rock Creek Christian, out-rebounded handily on the offensive end, but just couldn't convert anything. They were 3 of 10 from three-point range was Catholic. And then from the free throw line, they were 11 of 11. Each team had 4 turnovers. There were Catholics, 3 of them came. They had 3 offensive fouls all in that second quarter. But I think the fouling was called extremely tight in that second quarter. There were some blocking fouls here and there, but that's something for the teams to prepare for. And foul trouble I have for Catholic, I have Rickards, Josiah Rickards with 3, and then I have Pessis and I have Walker each with 2. Meanwhile, for Rock Creek Christian, I have Wiley with 3, and I have Isaiah Williams, number 2, and Chester, number 5, each with 2 as well. So we're going to take a break and come back. You're watching the Howard Hanna DeBono Real Estate Team Neptune Tip-Off Classic. And we're back here at the Howard Hanna DeBono Real Estate Team Neptune Tip-Off Classic. Ready to start the third quarter, and again, a big thank you to our team. We have Webb Wellman, Hagan Collins, and Nick Viero on camera, production, photography, and social media today. A big shout out and thank you to them for all they're doing. And Catholic High School will start with the basketball here in the third quarter, as Walker will open up, handling it. He'll be picked up by Isaiah Williams. Each player with 2 fouls as Walker drives in and hits the bucket. But Walker, a tough shot, makes it. Chester goes right back to the other again, misses it, fight for the loose ball, and that's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Rock Creek Christian. So Walker now up to 11 here in this one, and he spent some time on the bench in foul trouble in the first half too. Chester, he's going to dump it into Van Dorn in the post. Double team trapped, fadeaway jumper, misses. Rebound Pessis. So as it's taken away, that's going to go into the hands of Wiley, and he gets fouled by Pessis, and that will be Pessis' third foul.
The foul on Alex Pessis' third, first team foul.
That'll be the first team foul against Catholic, and Wiley will go to the line for 2. So now Pessis and Rickards for Catholic each have 3 fouls. So they're both going to have to be real careful here in this second half. As Wiley goes to the free throw line, he had 5 in the first half, and he's going to swish the first one. He'll get 1 more as Pessis goes out, and checking in is number 10, Jonathan Lee. And 1 more coming up for Wiley. He'll put the second one up. Nothing but net. So now Rock Creek Christian 9 of 16 at the free throw line, and it's a 38-27 Catholic lead. Rickards, a little weave action, gives it to Walker and over to Lee. Back over to Rickards. Rickards guarded tightly by the 6'9 Wiley as Walker drives in against Chester, cut off out to Thorne. He'll drive in, kick it out. Day's open, and he'll miss the 3. First three-pointer taken in the second half by either team as Williams goes coast to coast. Jerome Williams, gosh, he can get a train of steam going. He has 9 now in this one. As now Walker running the point. Walker against Chester. He'll spin, take it out, and give it to Rickards. Rickards guarded by Isaiah Williams into the lane. He'll go up, little floater, and that one rattles out. Rebound into the hands of Van Dorn. Jerome Williams running. He's cut off, brings it back. Isaiah Williams back out to Jerome Williams. They're going to go into Van Dorn. Spins, turns, goes up. Got it! Nice take from Van Dorn, and that's going to be his 9th point. As it's let back to 7, the closest it's been in a while. As Catholic's led, I believe their biggest lead was at 14 in the first half. As Walker, now guarded tightly by Williams, gets it over to Rickards. He's guarded by Chester, over to Thorne. He'll drive inside, and it's deflected out. Taken away by Williams. He stays in bounds. Behind the back pass, and it's laid up by Chester. What a play by Isaiah Williams. 5th Catholic turnover, and a timeout taken, and it's going to be a full timeout as the lead is cut back to 5. We're going to take a break and come back. You're watching the Hoop State Network. Williams, number 2 for Rock Creek Christian, makes a great play, then gets down a behind-the-back pass and ends up getting the bucket, as now that's going to be Walker at the point as the lead back to 5. He's guarded by Chester. Aggressiveness picking up from Rock Creek Christian. Walker will drive in. Walker puts the floater up and misses the shot. Rebound by Wiley. He'll take it up and give it to Chester. Over to Jerome Williams. And back up. Wiley thought about the three, drives in, spins, turns, goes up, poked out, and a foul. And Wiley will get the opportunity for 2 shots coming up.
The foul on Brandon Thorne, his third.
And that's going to go against Thorne, and that will be his third. So Thorne, the third player for Catholic to pick up 3 fouls in this one, as it's going to be Wiley at the free throw line. He hits the first. Wiley, who's hit actually all of Rock Creek's free throws here in this third quarter. And the second one is up. It's good. So now Rock Creek Christians hit 6 in a row after a tough start from the line. And the lead is back to 3. Thorne guarded tightly by Williams. He'll drive in, give it to Rickards. Mid-range jump shot up, missed. Rebound by Williams. Catholic now's missed their last 4 shots. Williams coast to coast, and he misses. It goes out. I believe that went off Catholic. It did. It's going to stay with Rock Creek Christian. Substitution as number 4, Noah Eddy, the sophomore, who he hit a 3 in the first half. He comes back in for Jonathan Lee for Catholic, and it's thrown into Wiley under the bucket. He'll miss it. Rebound, and Catholic has numbers as it's thrown down to Thorne, and just some miscommunication, as that'll be the 6th Catholic turnover, and now Rock Creek Christian will get the ball back. I feel like Rock Creek this half doing much more to try to force tempo. They get that basketball and they're just trying to run with it when the moment they touch it almost. As now number 1, Jerome Williams controls it. They'll get it over Wiley in the corner. Wiley guarded by Rickards, out to Chester. Jerome Williams drives. He gets it to Isaiah Williams, drives in, and it's back to 1. And a much better start shooting as Rock Creek Christian 4 for 6 to start the second half, but that foul is going to go against Chester, and that will be his third. So we have 5 players in this game right now. Chester and Wiley for Rock Creek Christian, and Rickards, Pessis, and Thorne for Catholic with 3 fouls. As a foul from behind. And that's going to, make it 6 players. That foul's on Isaiah Williams for Rock Creek Christian. That's his third. So now Rickards will inbound. His team leading by 1. However, they've led by as much as 14. And Rock Creek Christian has made a valiant comeback here tonight. As Walker lobs it over to Thorne. He's going to drive inside, put the shot up, miss it, and those rims unkind tonight, and Williams on the run, lays it up, and missed it. Rebound Chester, he goes up and gets it. And Rock Creek Christian takes the lead. I don't know if they've led it all, maybe early, but it's a 1-point lead. We're going to take a break and come back. You're watching the Hoop State Network. And we're back. It's Rickards with the basketball inbounding as Catholic trails, I believe, for the first time tonight. I'll have to double check that, as Thorne now controlling it at midcourt. He'll give it over to Rickards and to Day. Back up top to Eddy and nearly turned over. Walker gets it. Thorne now guarded by Isaiah Williams. He'll drive inside. Thorne goes up and he scores. Big play from Thorne, as now Williams the other way. Jerome Williams, coast to coast, got it and got fouled. And that is going to be the Thorns' 4th foul. And that's big. Thorn has been their leading scorer tonight. As now Pessis comes back in, Thorn will go to the bench. Williams gets a chance for one more coming up. It's up, and it battles out. So now Walker to Rickards. He's going to go inside, lay it up and in. Good play from Josiah Rickards as now Van Dorn against Walker goes up, and they're going to call a blocking foul. You got to let these guys play, as that's going to go against. That's going to go against Ashton Walker. That'll be his 3rd. So now that is a 4th player. Walker, let's see, that's Walker, Pessis, and Rickards have 3 fouls, and Thorn has 4 for Catholic. For Rock Creek Christian, not much better, as Isaiah Williams, Wiley, and Chester each have 3 fouls. As Van Dorn gets the first, he's going to get one more. The second one is up, and it's good. So nice play from Van Dorn and much better shooting from Rock Creek Christian from the line, as now Rickards will run the point, his team trailing by 1 here in the second half. Rickards looks and lobs it back to Walker. Walker, and they're going to call an offensive foul, and that's going to be Walker's 4th. So Walker and Thorn for Catholic now with 4 fouls each, as number 20, Gavin Millette, checks in, and Walker will go to the bench. And that's number 0, Minor, inbounding for Rock Creek. It's thrown inside. Van Dorn with the jumper, in and out, and then back in again. He got it. So now a 3-point Rock Creek Christian lead. Rickards will take it, guarded tightly by Williams. Rickards looks, and he finds Pessis on the cut. He'll lay it up and in. So the lead's back to 1. Jerome Williams as Catholic gets back. Rock Creek, again, they're looking to run this second half. They go into Wiley. He's going to post up, double team, tries to get it to Van Dorn, and it's going to stay with Rock Creek Christian as it's deflected out of bounds. So now Minor to inbound. He'll slap, and he looks, gets it into Wiley in the corner. He'll feed it inside and nearly turned over, but Van Dorn to Wiley. He blocked from behind. Thought he was going to throw that one down, but didn't, and now Catholic comes out of there with it. Rickards, and that's going to be a blocking foul against Jerome Williams. And that's going to be Jerome Williams' 2nd foul, the team 3rd. So 2 more will get them in the bonus. Rock Creek Christian already in the bonus, so any foul from Catholic, then Rock Creek will get to go to the line for 2, as checking in is number 11, Geronimo Clark. As they look and they lob it back, and Rickards will run it in the backcourt. Catholic looking to take the lead here in the 3rd quarter. Look and get it to Pessis. He'll drive inside and poked away. Pessis. And they're going to call a travel, 8th Catholic turnover. Just slid on that one, as that's going to go back to Rock Creek Christian. As this one's inbounded to Minor. And he'll get it over to Day. Back to Minor. To Day. And to Wiley. Thrown inside. Van Dorn, he has taken over this game. That's his 3rd bucket here in the 3rd quarter, and it's now a 3-point Rock Creek Christian lead again. Pessis driving on Wiley. He's going to take it in and give it out to Rickards. Screen coming from Pessis. Rickards, he's double teamed and fouled. That's going to be the 4th team foul, and that's going to go against number 11, Geronimo Clark. And that will, and take note, the next foul, that's Clark's 2nd. The next foul will result in a bonus opportunity for Catholic. And that will give them 2 free throws on any foul. As that's going to be turned over and taken inside. Wiley lays it up and in. So just not a good pass on that, and the lead now up to 5 for Rock Creek Christian. As now Rickards running it. He'll go inside, puts a shot up and miss it, but drew the foul. And that's going to go against Geronimo Clark, and that's going to be his third. Everyone's going to foul out here tonight as Clark with 3 fouls. So Clark, Chester, Wiley, and Isaiah Williams for Rock Creek Christian all have 3 fouls. For Catholic, for Catholic, Pessis and Rickards have 3. Walker and Thorne have 4. As Rickards puts the first one up, and it's good. And he's going to get one more as we have substitutions. There's, for Rock Creek Christian, that's number 121, Bosinge, that comes in. And I think that was Chester was out for a bit. He checks back in. As now Rickards is going to get one more. It's up, and it's good. So Catholic a perfect 13 for 13 from the free throw line, and the lead is back to 3. Minor now running the point. Catholic coming out in the zone. Chester against Rickards. They go right to Wiley on the block, and he puts it up, misses, but tipped his miss back in. And again, that's what they do so well. They miss a shot, they're right back at it to get the tip in. As now under a minute to go here in the third. Rickards going against Chester and nearly turned over. Pess is up top. He takes it. And it's turned over. 10th Catholic turnover. Wiley to the pocket for the throwdown. Oh my goodness! So Wiley with the jam, and he's had their last 6 points, and it's now a 7-point Rock Creek Christian lead, their largest of the game. And Rickards will have it as Catholic could get the last shot here in the third quarter. Rickards against Wiley, and turned over again. Wiley, he's going to go down. Minor goes at Rickards, puts it up, misses, tipped out, and Eddie will get the board. No, it goes into Wiley's hands. He feeds Minor at 15, and that goes out, and it's going to go back to Catholic. Well, now Lee's back in, so let's see. For Catholic, Wiley goes out for Rock Creek. Here, 13 seconds left. Pessis will inbound. So Rickards will run the point at 10, at 9. Rickards at 8, at 7, at 6. Rickards at 5. He takes it in. Rickards takes it back. Pessis, he's got to go for it, and they're not going to have enough time to get a shot off. Good defense from Rock Creek, so that's going to end the third quarter as Rock Creek takes a 7-point lead. We'll be right back. You're watching the Hoop State Network. We're back. The Howard Hanna DeBono Real Estate Team Neptune Tip-Off Classic as Catholic went 3 for 8 from the field in the quarter, 0 for 1 from downtown. Rock Creek Christian went 11 for 17. A much better shooting night. They were 9 of 33 at halftime, and also 6 for 7 from the free throw line in that quarter. Catholic now up to 11 turnovers, and much of that has been, make it 12, much of that has been because their starting guards, Thorne and Walker, have been on the bench with 4 fouls apiece. And Rock Creek Christian has been able to take advantage of that. Both teams have had some foul troubles, but those are the only 2 players so far that have had 4 fouls. As now That's going to be number 1, Jerome Williams, handling the basketball. He'll take it. Williams gets it over to Clark. Clark against Day. He'll give it back up top. Williams. I go right at Walker if I'm Williams as Basingay sets the screen. And another screen coming from Geronimo Clark as the 3 ball's taken and missed. So now 0 for 10 from downtown is Rock Creek. Pessis will go on the run, take it, and lay it in. So Pessis with his first bucket of the 4th quarter, and the lead's back to 5. And a timeout taken. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back here as you're watching the Hoop State Network. And we're back as the lead is at 5. That's Chester. Screen coming from Van Dorn. Chester drives in against Day, cut off, gets it back out. Isaiah Williams with the basketball. Williams, who's on the bench for much of the first half, gives it to Jerome Williams as Rickard steps up to guard him. And Jerome Williams will reset the offense. And Williams going to slow it down a little bit as he'll give it over to Isaiah Williams. Williams against Rickards. And that's going to be a 5-second call, turnover. And that's only the 5th turnover I have for Rock Creek Christian tonight. And that will go back to Catholic. Catholic has 12 tonight. So now Pessis will inbound. He gets it into Rickards, trying to come back down 5 with over 6 to go here in the 4th. Rickards to Pessis, and he'll take it. Pessis is going to drive in against Wiley and get the bucket. Tough take from Pessis. And he now has 10, and the lead is back to 3. Jerome Williams now running the point. He gives it over to Chester, and they're going to punch it inside to Wiley. He'll take the mid-range shot, miss it, rebound Van Dorn. He'll go up and get it. Van Dorn on the boards again, and that's going to increase the lead back to 5. It seems like whenever Rock Creek Christian misses, Van Dorn or Wiley are there to put it back in. Pessis, oh my gosh, what a throw down by Pessis. He slams it down with no regard for human life on that one, as it's now a 3-point lead again. That's the thing with Pessis. You don't really expect him to do that, and he just gets that explosion and just jets right to the bucket. He has all 6 of Catholic's 4th quarter points. Jerome Williams now against Rickards, drives in. Van Dorn's going to try the triple, and it goes out, and it's thrown out. That's going to go to Catholic. Rock Creek Christian 0 for 11 from downtown, as now it's a 3-point lead, and Catholic could cut it back to 1 or tie it on this possession. Pessis now with the basketball. He'll be picked up by Wiley. Pessis to the bucket, puts the shot up, wild shot, miss, and the rebound goes to Rock Creek Christian, and they have numbers. Chester goes up and scores. Good find, nice assist, as now Day has the basketball. He'll take it up, wanted the triple, gives it out to Walker instead. He'll drive, take the jumper, and miss it. It's tipped out. Lee gets the handle on it, gives it back to Walker. He'll drive inside. Lee to the bucket against Wiley. Blocked from behind by Van Dorn. Rickards is going to take the 3 and miss it. Rebound by Wiley. Catholic now 3 for 12 on the night from downtown. Not much better than Rock Creek Christian in terms of that department. And that's going to go against Pessis, and that's his 4th. So Catholic with 3 players now, Pessis, Walker, and Thorne, that have 4 fouls. Pessis and Walker are both out there. Thorne at the moment is on the bench. That was a big loss, Thorne, because he was leading them in scoring. As now Isaiah Williams up top. And Jerome Williams will take it. He'll be picked up by Walker. Williams brings it back and gives it to Isaiah Williams. Screen coming from Wiley. Isaiah Williams, he'll bring it back out. Look at the slow tempo here. Screen from Wiley coming. Williams drives against Rickards. He's going to try the jumper and miss it. Rebound Rickards. He's double teamed and trapped. Gives it to Lee. And he'll go on the run, throw it to the corner today. He's double teamed inside to Lee, puts it up and in. Jonathan Lee with the bucket, and the lead is back to 3. So Jerome Williams now at the point. He's picked up by his fellow number 1, Walker. As this crowd getting into it, a timeout taken. Good timeout by Rock Creek Christian to silence the crowd. And we're going to take it with them. We'll be right back. You're watching the Hoop State Network. And we're back. The 2 teams taking the court for Rock Creek Christian. It's Chester, Jerome Williams, Isaiah Williams, Van Dorn, and Wiley. For Catholic, it's Walker, Rickards, Lee, Pessis, and that's going to be Day on the court. So Thorne's still on the bench with 4 fouls. Chester up top, guarded by Rickards. He gives it to Jerome Williams. As the Creek setting up their offense. As Chester has it, guarded by Lee. He's going to drive in. He feeds Van Dorn, misses the dunk. Wiley under, gets the rebound, throws it up, misses, gets the board again, and puts it up and in. 2 missed shots and a bucket, and that makes it now a 5-point game here with 2:34 remaining. There's all that height on the inside from Rock Creek Christian. Rickards goes up and a foul. The foul situation right now, Catholic has 2 in the quarter, and that will be on Isaiah Williams. That'll be his 4th, and the first for Rock Creek Christian. Williams, the first player for them to get 4 fouls. So now Rickards to the free throw line for 2 shots, and he'll put the first one up, and it's good. 1 more coming up for Rickards. As he cuts the team's lead back to 4. They're going to have to find a way to stop that length on the inside if they want to come back and win this one. As 1 more coming up. Rickards. Got it. 15 for 15 from the free throw line is Catholic tonight. As now Jerome Williams handling the basketball for Rock Creek. He gets guarded by Walker. And Williams will drive. He'll bring it back out. Williams against Walker. He drives, goes against Rickards, puts it up and in. Tough shot from Jerome Williams. As now the lead back to 5. Pessis against Wiley. Pessis for 3. Missed it. Little off-balance shot. As now Catholic 3 of 13 from downtown. And Jerome Williams with under 2 to go, his team up 5, and no rush to try to score, try to run some clock off as Pessis fouls him. And that's going to do it for Pessis, who picks up his 5th foul. As now checking in will be number 4, Noah Eddy. And Pessis finishes the day with 12. As now it's a 5-point lead. Still a chance, though, for Catholic as Wiley goes in. He's going to put the shot up, miss it, but right there to tip it is Chester. Another offensive board for Rock Creek Christian as Walker drives in against Wiley, lays it up and in. So Ashton Walker with the bucket and a timeout taken. So if you're just tuning into this one, it was in the first half that Rock Creek Christian Catholic built a lead, a 14-point lead, and the second quarter got it was called incredibly tight. Both teams had some foul trouble hit and had to adjust. But in the third quarter, it hit worse for Catholic when Ashton Walker and Braden Thorne picked up their 4th fouls, and Rock Creek Christian was able to make a nice comeback behind. Not just taking advantage of that, but also utilizing their length on the interior. And I felt like Rock Creek Christian was much more aggressive coming into the second half. This team missed their first 14 shots starting this game, and they bounced back quite nicely. So we'll see what's going to happen here. I think, of course, if I'm Catholic, I try to get Walker or Rickards going, and if honestly, if I'm Rock Creek Christian, I keep pounding it into the big guys. They have not been stopped at this point. Catholic has 3 fouls right now. Rock Creek Christian has 1. Remember, it takes 5 to get to the bonus, or the penalty, I should say, which is like a double bonus. So now Rock Creek Christian basketball. So now here we go, Jerome Williams basketball. Over to Chester, back to Williams, and inside to Wiley. He'll give it out to Chester, wide open drive for him, and he gets fouled by Day. So he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
The balance of Sarah is 4th team.
So that'll be the 4th team foul, and I'm sorry that's going to go against Rickards, and that'll be his 4th. So Rickards and Thorne has not come back in the game at this point for Catholic. They each have 4 fouls, so does Ashton Walker. Pessis is fouled out of the game. Meanwhile, for Rock Creek Christian, number 2, Isaiah Williams, has 4. So 1 more coming up for number 5 for Chester. And that one's up, and it's good. And much better shooting in the second half. 7 of 9 from the free throw line. It's Rock Creek Christian. Walker on the drive, puts it up, misses. Rebound to Rickards. He's going to kick it out. Walker double team, drives in, puts the shot up, misses. Rebound Wiley.
The foul on Jonathan Lee, his 2nd penalty.
And that foul's going to go against Jonathan Lee, his 2nd.
Cameron Wiley, 2 shots.
So now Wiley will get 2 shots, and again, he's had a great second half coming in. He's had, he had 5 in the first half. He has 9, 11, he has 15, 17 overall on the game. As he misses the first, I might have jinxed him on that. But hey, they're shooting much better than they were earlier from the line. They started 3 of 9. Did Rock Creek Christian from the free throw line, as Wiley will get the 2nd. As now Rickards will take it in. Rickards drives. Rickards against Isaiah Williams into the lane, puts the shot up and in. And Rickards with the bucket as the lead's back to 5. And Williams throbs it across to Jerome Williams, and Eddie will foul him with 35 seconds remaining.
foul on Noah Eddie, his second penalty.
And that's going to be an interesting foul. Let's see, they have shot
Jerome Williams, 2 shots.
11. They've shot 25 free. Or no, I'm sorry, that was Isaiah. I thought for a second Isaiah Williams was going to the line, not Jerome. But Jerome has been to the free throw line tonight and has shot pretty well. He hits the first. He is 4 for 5 right now. I thought that was interesting in the sense if it was Isaiah, that Isaiah would not. He has not had a trip tonight to the line. And Jerome Williams hits the 27th free throw shot for Catholic, and that's good shooting. As now Rickards takes it, misses a shot, and the rebound goes to Jerome Williams. And Rock Creek expecting to get fouled, Isaiah Williams, and he will get fouled by Lee with 20.4 seconds to go, and that will probably about do it for this one. As that's going to go against, I believe that's on Lee, and that'll be his third foul.
Isaiah Williams, 2 shots.
So Isaiah Williams going to the line for the first time tonight, and he's made a couple big plays here in the second half, as Catholic has had 12 turnovers, and Williams forced a couple big ones as he'll put the first one up, and it's good. So his first free throw of the game, 28 free throw attempts tonight for Rock Creek Christian, as he'll get one more. And they've taken advantage of it in the second half, shooting much better as Williams gets. And so now Rock Creek Christian, 9, 10, 11, 12 of 15 from the line in the second half, as Rickards is going to take the three and miss it. Rebound Walker. He'll go up and miss it, but draw the foul with 10.3 seconds remaining.
The foul on Mackay Chester, his 4th.
And that's going to go against Mackay Chester. That'll be his 4th, but I think it's pretty much academic at this point. And now Walker will go to the free throw line. He'll put the first one up, and it rattles out. That's the first time tonight that Catholic has missed a free throw. They were 15 of 15 coming into this one. Or they were 15 of 15 just now. And he misses a second. So Wiley gets it, and he throws it to Jerome Williams, and he's just going to walk it out at the buzzer. So that'll do it for this one. And so your final score, Rock Creek Christian defeats Catholic School 69-60. I definitely say for Rock Creek Christian, it was Van Dorn and Wiley under the bucket making those plays that were huge in the second half that resulted in some awesome putback opportunities for Catholic. I think that Walker, the foul trouble hurt him, but I think Thorne did not come back in the game after his 4th foul, but I thought he played a tremendous game, and so did Pessis with his drives and some big buckets late. But 2 good teams, a lot of fun watching them both play. We're going to get ready for the Miller School and Peninsula Catholic coming up next here on the Hoop State Network.